Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. First, the headlines. Sultan Qaboos University and Al Raft Fund signed a cooperation agreement to support small and medium enterprises. 65% of Wadi As-Sahtan road works in the Wilaya of Rostaq is achieved. And the Public Authority for Consumer Protection wins the prize of World Confederation of Businesses 2015. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. Sultan Qaboos University, SQU and Al Raft Fund today signed a cooperation agreement. The agreement included the provision of works and services contracts by SQU for the beneficiaries of the fund's financing according to the applicable regulations. The concerned personnel will provide the SQU with the works and services it needs. The agreement included the provision of sponsorship for the activities relating to the projects of the beneficiaries, the fund's financing, as well as training in SQU in various fields. His Excellency Tariq bin Sulaiman Al Farsi, Chief Executive Officer of Al Raft Fund, signed the agreement on behalf of the fund, while it was signed from SQU side by His Excellency Dr. Ali bin Saud Al Bimani, Vice Chancellor of SQU. The agreement comes in support of the SQU students who own small and medium enterprises to establish the concept of entrepreneurship and self-employment, support student businesses, and to provide a suitable environment for entrepreneurship. The works for the project of constructing and asphalting Wadi As-Sahtan road continued in the Wilaya of Rostaq. The achievement percentage of the road project reached 65%. The project is being implemented at a cost of more than 35 million Omani riyals, and it is considered one of the significant development projects as it passes through rugged mountainous area. Due to the natural potentials of Wadi Sahtan, the road will also contribute in the development of touristic movement in the Wilaya. It will also support, after completion, the social dimension as it connects villages of the Wali distinguished with their varying topography and natural archaeological potentials. The 30-kilometer road is designed to overcome weather conditions with several flyovers and rain drainage tunnels. Citizens' notes were taken into consideration in discussing the road's route. The Public Authority for Consumer Protection won the prize of World Confederation of Businesses 2015. This honoring will allow the authority to join members of the Confederation. The prize is evaluated according to specific standards in the field of leadership, service quality, innovation, creativity, social responsibility, and excellence. The authority during the last 5 years played a great role in spreading awareness to the rights of the consumer and consumption culture, as well as to acquaint with efforts exerted by consumer protection departments. Last year, the Consumer Protection Law, as well as Competition Protection and Monopoly Prevention Law, were issued to play a significant role in the stability of the market. The Ministry of Manpower, represented by Higher College of Technology, organized an honoring ceremony to the eco-friendly house team Green Nest under the patronage of Sheikh Abdullah bin Nasser Al Bakri, Minister of Manpower. This ceremony comes to honor the team which won the first place in the eco-friendly house competition organized by the Research Council. The competition aims to encourage the use of alternative energy and the production of high-equality and eco-friendly tools and materials to support the leading ideas of higher education institutions in the field of eco-friendly buildings design, as well as rooting knowledge and take advantage of the scientific heritage of Oman in the field of planning and design of conventional buildings due to the eco-friendly features of this heritage. The Minister of Manpower said winning the first place by Technological College's team in Oman competition to design eco-friendly houses is another achievement added to the achievements of the Ministry of Manpower, particularly in the field of technological education, and this shows the level of progress for the students of those colleges. Still to come in our news bulletin. After a sober tropical depression, many areas in the Wilaya of Mahud were covered with green meadows and water pools. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Administration of Consumer Protection in North Sharqiya received during the first half of the current year more than 68,000 Omani riyals for the benefit of consumers in 13 different sectors. Vehicle sector topped the list of retrieved money by more than 52,000 riyals, followed by sector of construction, building materials, manpower services, electrical and electronic devices, vehicles repair workshops, and retrieving more than 12,000 Omani riyals. This action comes within the context of efforts exerted by the authority in applying law and retrieving the rights of consumers in various sectors. During the holy month of Ramadan, especially prior to breaking fast, the Suwaiq Souk is active with people to buy foodstuff and commodities. People normally flock to fruits and vegetables markets as well as fish market in order to prepare food items to break the fasting. Citizens in the Wilaya of Suwaiq are complaining that the price of fish is very high while the prices of fruits and vegetables are competitive. After a sober tropical depression, many areas in the Wilaya of Mahud in the Governorate of Al-Wusta were covered with green meadows and water pools, which became the pasture for animals. The low-temperature greenish environment and the water pools attracted many tourists from different wilayas of the Sultanate. Tourists heading to the Governorate of Dhofar can take a break into the Wilaya of Mahud to enjoy the beauty of nature. Now for the general weather forecast. Cloudy skies will prevail over the coastal areas of the nearby mountains of the Governorate of Dhofar, with chances of intermittent drizzles and fog on the mountains. Rest of the Sultanate will have clear to partly cloudy skies with low parts over the Hajar Mountains and areas overlooking Arabian Sea. Winds will be north to northeasterly light to moderate along the coastal Sea of Oman, while it will be south to westerly light to moderate, occasionally active along the rest of the Sultanate. Seas along the coast of the Arabian Sea will be rough, with a maximum wave height of 4 meters, and rest of the coast it will be slight to moderate, with a maximum wave height of 1.5 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we enter tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Sultan Qaboos University and Al Raft Fund has signed a cooperation agreement to support small and medium enterprises. 65% of Wadi Al-Sahtan road works in the Wilayah of Rostaq is achieved. And the Public Authority for Consumer Protection wins the prize of World Confederation of Businesses 2015. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the studios and the newsroom, it's good night.